Good evening, everybody. Gregory Mueller here, the new chairman of the board of Table to Table. My pleasure to welcome you to the Gala this evening. Although we wish we were with you in person, we hope everyone has a wonderful evening full of good food and good wine, and I hope you're already starting to enjoy it. But before we begin, we'd like to thank a few organizations and individuals for making tonight possible. First, I'd like to salute our corporate sponsors, starting with our presenting sponsor, American Express, one of our founding companies. We remain incredibly proud to have you as a partner. Next, our grand sponsors, BMW of North America, Crestron Electronics, American Airlines, Insera Supermarkets, and Summit Associates. Also, our platinum sponsors, Dougherty Enterprises, Konica Minolta, Whole Foods Market, and Takasago. And finally, I'd like to thank our gold and silver sponsors and our VIP dinner and table patrons for their extra generosity. We're very grateful for your support. Let me spend just a minute getting you updated about all the work that we're doing. You know that Table to Table is Northeast New Jersey's first and uniquely dedicated fresh food rescue program. And every day, our drivers pick up fresh, leftover food and deliver it free of charge to recipient agencies throughout Bergen, Passaic, Hudson, and Essex counties. We take the work very seriously and operate with real efficiency in mind by delivering that food for less than 10 cents per meal. Incredibly, last year we delivered enough food to serve over 26 million meals, and this year we'll do even more. A few months ago, we were awarded Charity Navigator's highest 4-star rating for the 10th consecutive year, a distinction only 3% of the charities they rate have achieved. Furthermore, all of the 1,000 plus charities rated in New Jersey, only 74 are rated 4-star, and of those 4-star rated, Table to Table is one of the top 4. Needless to say, this year, during COVID, it's been particularly tough. Almost 2/3 of the recipient agencies we serve have closed. So we challenged ourselves to distribute food differently, and we set up over 20 new distribution sites and community partnerships to bring food to thousands of our hungry neighbors. Together, these new locations alone feed over almost 10,000 families and 6,000 seniors every week. Response has been overwhelming. This year, our goal was to deliver enough food for over 27 million meals, and to date, we're exceeding it by more than 60%. You probably remember at Table to Table, we raise all of our own operating expenses. So that's why nights like tonight are so important, especially during this extremely difficult time. So we are very grateful you've joined us. Hopefully, you've already started your dinners. Now I'd like you to hear from the great chef who prepared many of them. As most of you know, Peter Kelly is one of the most accomplished chefs in the tri-state area and a founding chef of Table to Table. He's a James Beard Award nominee for Best Chef in the Northeast. He appeared on the Food Network's Iron Chef and beat Bobby Flay with his legendary cowboy steak. He's received an extraordinary rating from the New York Times, and his restaurants are consistently voted some of the highest in New York. We are incredibly lucky to have him in the family. Here's the legendary chef, Peter Kelly.
Welcome to our virtual gala. If you don't mind, I'm going to take this off because I'm alone. Crazy times we're living in. COVID-19. COVID is actually the virus. 19 is the number of pounds I've gained over this long haul. But I'm here to talk about the food. So what we've sent to you is heirloom tomato salad with burrata. So we're going to put that right here in the center, and I'm going to put these tomatoes around. So I'm hoping that all of yours look something like this, and I hope that you'll enjoy it. Handmade burrata, garden tomatoes. Now, the main course: short rib, potato, a little extra sauce. I wish I could be there in person with you. But thank you for supporting the work of Table to Table. It's an incredible organization, and I'm very proud to be a small part of it.
Although we're able to collect and distribute so much food, the real challenge is to fuel our trucks and keep the drivers on the road delivering it. I'd like you to watch a short video so you can get a better idea of the impact of this work.
"72 billion pounds of food is wasted every year in the United States. Fresh, edible food that could have reached the mouths of those in need. And 40% of the food that is available for sale gets thrown away and put in the dump. That means a mother and a child may not know where their next meal will come from."
What are we getting?
I don't know, baby, but whatever it is, we're gonna be grateful. Yeah?
And it leaves our most vulnerable to go hungry another night. But in northern New Jersey, Table to Table is working hard to change that. A meal gives us the energy to help ourselves and others. But at Table to Table, it's more than that. It's a commitment to serve our neighbors, our children, our friends, veterans, and seniors. We understand the importance of a meal, the memories it can hold, and how, without it, we can feel worse than hungry, even alone. That's why we pick up fresh, wholesome food every single day. Food that would have otherwise been thrown out, and we save it, ensuring no food is wasted, and helping to deliver tens of millions of meals a year. Delivering it to soup kitchens, shelters, daycares, and over 250 programs in New Jersey that assist the communities around them. These programs help to serve the freshest ingredients to those who need it most. And when food is rescued, it can be turned into something magnificent. A moment with a new friend, or a loved one we miss. Because a meal is an expression of love. And at Table to Table, we celebrate more than just the food. We celebrate the vital connection it creates, the new memories it offers, and the community it builds. With your help, we can continue this important work and continue to deliver hope, one meal at a time. Support us and help stand by our communities, saving more food, feeding more people, and being there to make sure meals never go to waste. Your contribution does make a difference. From your tables, from our tables, to their tables, no matter what. Table to Table.
I hope you've had time to look over your auction card, because we have a terrific one tonight. If you want to bid, you can register now at tabletotablegala.org. Again, that's tabletotablegala.org. Many of you know Nick Lowry, president of Swan Galleries in New York City. He's been one of the favorite members of our family for many years. So, live from New York City, I'm pleased to introduce Nicholas Lowry.